Okay, I've been cutting on this Fatwood stump that I brought home. It's been here a long time. I've cut sections off of it before, and but it's been sitting here a long time now, and I got a great idea. So I'm trying to cut it down to cut this off so that I can make a couple of pieces of board, couple of boards, so that I can segment the Fatwood. Yeah, now this is the gold. This right here is my best Fatwood. This stuff burns fast. Look at all that Fatwood dust. Woo-wee! I miss the smell of Fatwood. It smells so good. It smells good. And there's some over here too. That's a lot of Fatwood dust right there. That stuff is beautiful. It's an orangish yellow color. I'd say tan yellow. But anyway, yeah, I was saving that baby for something special, and now I got a fantastic idea. Segmenting Fatwood. So what I'll do is make something like either a lampshade or ornament with regular wood, but also use Fatwood in there for like shapes, so that the light will shine through the Fatwood, whatever the shape is. Say it's a triangle or a square or a spike or whatever. The light will shine through that Fatwood in that area. I was thinking about it last night, and I thought, that's fantastic. I was like, woohoo, this is exciting. I cannot wait. So anyway, we're going to do this. We're going to get some Fatwood going once again. I love the smell of Fatwood. I miss it. I've been turning all this other wood, and I love wood turning, you know, whatever wood it is. But there's something about Fatwood, you know, you come back to it, and yeah, I miss it. It's just, you know, I have to make boards though, and it's hard. It's a lot harder. I have to go through the whole process in order to even segment it. So, but it's worth it. It's well worth it. So I'm going to cut this off, and then I'm going to kind of square it some so I can make some boards out of it. And I'll probably leave this alone for now. So we're going to get to it. And I hope y'all can join me, and I hope you enjoy this video. This is exciting. You just wait and see. Woohoo! I'm excited. And there's a piece of fin that came off of it right over here. I had to cut that thing off. Look at that. It looks like bacon strip. That's a beautiful, beautiful piece of wood. And outside it's pretty rough looking, but the inside is juicy and it will burn. This right here, man, this stuff is tough to cut too. But this is some beautiful stuff. This is heavy. This little chunk, this little piece is heavy, because it's chock full of resin. It's ready to go. It's almost dead. Okay, I cut the log in half, and it took me 3 or 4 charging times to get it through, because apparently I was cutting into it over here some. There's some shavings here. I got a lot of shavings. It smells so good. I know I did it last time, but I gotta smell it again. Man, that's beautiful stuff. That's some beautiful stuff. And these are big. I mean, it doesn't look like it. Excuse me. It doesn't look like it on the video. The video does no justice. I would say it's about 13 to 14 inches wide here. Maybe about 12 or 13 right here. About 13 to 14 here. This thing is heavy too. Man, I bet that thing weighs at least 30 or 40 pounds. And now I gotta still cut on it to get some boards. Beautiful. Alright then, we did it. Keep it turning and burning, baby. That's right, we got it. Piece of bacon strip right there. There's a little slither I cut off. That startled me. It looks like bacon strip to me. Alright, I believe I already showed y'all this Fatwood that I cut into small boards. This one I can cut down into I can cut it in half, make a couple more boards, and I can make some more if I need to. I got some more, and I'll probably cut this one down into some strips, maybe cut it in half or something. I wanted that big board. Okay, I've got the segments glued like 2x2s right now. And one thing that I have just learned today that I really never thought about, because I keep losing my points and stuff, the tips, is I have to go ahead and sand them now, sand it down at the tip, and then sand it on the edge to make it pointy again. Correct it on both sides before I glue them together, because once I glue them together, I can't do that, because it will mess it up. It will mess up the edges. So I just learned something new today about this, and that's awesome. So sanding plays a huge part in segmenting when you're putting pieces of wood together. Unless you have a very precise cut and you have all the equipment you need to make those precise cuts, which I don't. You know, I just have a basic table saw and miter saw. Some people have jigs to be able to hold small pieces still right there, right where they need to cut it, and I don't have that. Some kind of stop block, excuse me, not a stop block, but some kind of stopper thing you can put down on there, clamp it down and hold it. I do not have that. So anyway, I just want to share that with you, that I've learned something new today. All right, I have the Spikes ring put together, and what I want to do is I'll have to make a bottom, and I already had this ring made, and I'm glad, because I'm running out of walnut. I can't even talk anymore. Walnut. It's funny. So this will be we're going to segment some more Fatwood, okay? So I can fill this up and make the blank shape, and then we'll be able to, you know, glue them together, put the rings together, and slowly build it up on the lathe and turn that baby. Okay. Okay, before I glue these together, I want you to see just how beautiful these pieces of Fatwood, segmented Fatwood are. Look at those lines in there. It is so rich. It looks like you could just squeeze that out. It looks like pieces of candy, actually. It's just so dark. They're so rich. So satisfying to look at. Look at that. Look at those lines. Isn't that beautiful? Now these are going to be facing like this, going around. So the side view is not going to be there, but when I get done, it'll be the end view, okay? It'll be beautiful, and we'll shine a light through it. Okay, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. We're working with Fatwood, and so we're gonna make a type of I don't know what you'd call it. It's not a lamp shade per se, like a table lamp, but it may be for the table. Anyway, it's gonna be something you can shine light through, okay? So, because that Fatwood is some beautiful stuff. I had forgotten how beautiful it was. I love working with Fatwood. Anyway, the bottom part of it is a little bit wide. I don't want it quite this wide. I'll have to shave it down some. But before I do, I'm going to go ahead and add the next ring. So, anyway, I hope that y'all enjoy this video. And so, anyway, we're going to get right to it. And I hope y'all can stay with me. That's right. Because this is Fatwood, baby. Fatwood life. Woohoo!
You got my heart. You are my only. Right from the start, you know. There's nothing I would ever change. The way you go and say my name, it's written all over my face, you know.
Look at all the long strings. Long stringies. Some of them are quite long. Long stringies. Look. Let's burn them. Let's do a burn. Look at all that sawdust. All that sawdust I burn. I will burn, excuse me. All that sawdust came off of that chainsaw when I had to cut down some more fatwood. I got to segment some more fatwood. I ran out. But we're not going to do that one. We're just going to do this. Let me get it. Ooh, no, 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 no. We don't need it catching all that on fire. I should have known better. All right. Back it up. Back it up. What a wonderful burn. One strike, lit it up, and she's on fire. And she was trying to catch on fire to the sawdust over here. To the fatwood sawdust. That stuff will burn quickly. All right, I'll have to put it out. Okay. Woohoo! That was fun, wasn't it? We have a moth. He likes the dark color wood because it matches his color of wings. All right, he likes my art too. Oh me. All right, little buddy, you gotta go. Come on. Come on, you gotta leave. Okay, guys. This came apart on the lathe. I had tested it because a former piece had exploded off the piece that I had on there also when I was trying to add a ring, the former ring. And this piece exploded off of it. I'm about to drop my camera. So I have to reassess everything. This is fatwood, and fatwood does not stick together very well. It does not want to stick together. I used first time I used some of that Type Bond 3 is what I used. Second time I decided I'll use some Loctite, and it stuck pretty well for a few seconds. When I turned it up, let it roll there for a few seconds, it all of a sudden it exploded off of there, and just the pieces just broke off. Okay, so it ripped off of here. This was on, and I had the ring on here, and it ripped off, and this segment came out, ripped out, and I had one more of these left that I had made, thank God, and so I had to cut it though. I still had to cut it, so I cut it, and I got my Dremel and you know, cleaned out this area best I could so I could fit it in there best that I could. So it still have to be shaved down on the outside. I'm not worried about the inside poking right there, okay? But, I mean, I'll probably shave it down later. We'll see. But, okay, so I have rethink everything. I was wanting to put larger rings around it, and then I was wanting to put this ring on there, and I'm not going to be able to at all. It's going to have to be left small and separate. So I'm thinking so I have these rings made. excuse my kitchen. It's a mess. A big mess. Woo! Let me bring it over here. Okay. So I have these rings made. And I'm going to leave it small. But I'm going to have to do these separately. These are heavy. Also, this is not like regular wood. These are heavy. And very dense. Very chock full and packed with resin. And so, you know, I don't know when I put these on if they're going to come apart. I have no idea. But I got one side smoothed down. And we'll take it slowly and see. This can go on here. And then this. And then I'll do these rings like this. And have a small type fixture or shade or whatever you would call it. I don't know. It'd be like a glass, enclosed glass would be almost. I wanted to make it this shape right here, but it's not going to be. It'd be kind of like that. It'd still be kind of like that. It'd just be a much smaller version. But anyway, that's what I'm trying to do. So it's hard to turn Fatwood or segment Fatwood because you got to do all that gluing and they've got to stick together real well, and the resin is not allowing it to stick very well. So we'll see what we can do. Hello everyone. Sorry, I've had a busy morning this morning. Anyway, this is not turning out to be the shape that I wanted at all. I'm still gonna make something out of it and be able to shine a light through it, whatever. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and shape it down just a little bit. So this matches over here, and then I'll put this top on, and that'll be about the extent of it. Okay. Hey, we got a little buddy. We got a little friend that came to visit me at my place. Oh, don't go inside. There's a little box turtle. Come on back out, baby. Come on out. Let everybody see your little beautiful face. Aw, isn't he adorable? Look at him. He's slowly he's looking around. Anyway, I just wanted to film him. You're beautiful. Let me pick him up a second. Hey there. Hey there, baby. Anyway. Okay, I have this beautiful knot that I kind of squared off. I got a bunch of these knots, piled up in a pile that I found in this lady's yard. They were all cut up around a little short fatwood, part of pine fatwood sticking up. She didn't know what it was, and I asked her if I could, pick those up and have them. She said, well, first I asked, are you using them for anything? Do you want them? And she said, no, I just burn them in the fire pit. And I said, well, can I have them? And she said, sure, but they're rotten. So she didn't know. She didn't know it was fatwood. So I just picked them all up. It was about 20 or 30 pieces of very nice heavy-duty fatwood knots. So anyway, getting back to this, I'm going to cut a section off because I got to turn a bottom area to fit in the slot at the bottom of the a lampshade of some sort, because I couldn't make what I wanted to make. So, and I'll have to put a hole in it so I can fit the lamp. So I can fit it in there, and it slip on top of the place where you screw in the light bulb. And we'll go from there. So I cut a nice little section off, and we'll get to it. Hey everybody, welcome back. Anyway, it is finished. It's not the shape that I wanted, but it still turned out beautiful. Segmented fatwood. You ever heard of such a thing? It's hard to, I soon discovered it's hard to segment fatwood. It's very hard. It does not want to stick together and glue together very well. But I did get these rings. I did get them glued together, and that's wonderful. So I was able to still make a lampshade, or whatever you want to call it. At this point, I reckon it's going to be a lampshade. But yeah, I got the walnut there, and then the fatwood, and then a little ring of walnut. I was debating on putting that there, but I thought, well, I'll go ahead and do it. Because I was wanting all fatwood through here, but, just designs with the walnut. So, it's beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful little thing. I love it. It's gorgeous. Oh, wow. Nice and shiny and smooth. Now, the bottom's not smooth. I don't care about the bottom. So, well, anyway, the moment we've been waiting for, you want to see it in the light. Now, I got an older lampstand that I made out of a fatwood knot from one of my pine trees in the front yard that had a dead knot. It had a knot on it, and I cut it off, and I wood turned it early on when I was first beginning in wood turning. And the shape is beautiful, but it's not perfect, and it really needs to be resanded so it's nice and smooth and shiny, but that's okay. It serves its purpose, right? So anyway, I made this adapter. At the end of the video, I showed you that knot, and I cut off a section, and I went ahead. I didn't do it on, well, I did do it on camera some, but I didn't do it all, so I just decided, it's boring. I'll just make the fixture and put it on there without, showing it. So anyway, so we can slide this on here. This will fit right on here. This right here is kind of glued on to the other part. So there we go. Fits pretty well. You ready? All right. That's with the lights on. Isn't that beautiful? Look like, I don't know what that looks like, but you can see the imperfections with the spikes for sure. I mean, the spikes are not perfect. That's for certain, but that's okay. It makes it look beautiful. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's absolutely stunning. Let me turn out the light. And it comes out the top. The top end, it's glowing through there, through the fat wood. Hold on a second. Baby, I don't know what you want. No, I'm not holding you. Turn out. So, it's even brighter without the lights on. So, it's pretty nice, It goes up and hits my ceiling. Now, I did think of another thing to do also. Where did I put that thing? And now I made this inside-out ornament a while back out of fatwood. It's my only fatwood inside-out ornament that I made. And I was thinking, I ought to put something on the top. So I could always do that too. What do you think? Is that yay or nay? What do you think? I think it's pretty interesting. I wouldn't necessarily say that it has to be on there, that's for sure. But I just thought it for fun. I would check it out and see. Let me turn one of the lights back on. Come on. So I think that's pretty cool. Let me turn this light back on. So, yeah. I love it. These lights are not doing any justice. Let's turn the top light back on. Okay. So, that's what it looks like. And I think it turned out beautiful considering the fact that it was very hard working with the segmented fatwood. Now, if it's a whole piece of fatwood, it's a whole lot easier. And it would turn so quickly and so easily. It cuts like butter. It's very nice to cut with and shave down compared to the walnut, that's for sure. Or some of the other wood that I've been using that's very hard. There's that yellow wood, I don't know what it was, yellow heart or something, some kind of wood. And it was real hard. It was real hard to cut. Fatwood is very soft. It's beautiful stuff. Man, that's some beautiful stuff. So I just want you to see. This is fatwood. The whole thing is fatwood except for the walnut. Even the lampstand is fatwood. So how about that? Isn't that beautiful? Like mountains or something. I don't know. Something in the Midwest. Or the sunset or something. Yeah, you can see the imperfections. Now, the fatwood has the dark areas over here on the edge of this spike coming out. So it makes the spike look like it's messed up, and it's not. The spike is just fine. So that's a lot of what is being seen, is the Fatwood blending with the spikes, and it makes the spikes look like they're really just like jagged and messed up and not cut properly. Now they're not cut properly. I mean, this one's shorter than this one, but they are well defined. It's just the Fatwood next to it makes it look like it's way off, and that's all good. It's part of it. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like a sunset. It looks like something in Hawaii, or I don't know, at the beach, or I don't know, sunset. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. So anyway, all right, and I just thank you for coming here once again. I'm sorry to repeat myself, but I'm really thankful. I'm really thankful. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm really thankful for y'all coming here. You, like I've said before, are what makes my channel, okay? And you enrich my life. I just come away after reading your comments with such joy and a smile on my face and in my heart. Thank you so much. And until next time, keep it turning and burning. That's right, this Fatwood is beautiful stuff. I'll never get tired of it. Never. I might wood turn other pieces of wood and stuff, other kinds of wood, but I always go back to Fatwood. That's my baby. That's beautiful stuff. Okay, and y'all have a wonderful day, and smile. And don't forget, never give up. I didn't give up. I didn't get up. Baby, hush. I didn't give up when I had 2 rings explode on me. The first time it exploded on me, it sounded like my lathe was coming apart. I didn't know what was going on. I had no idea because I wasn't prepared for it. I wasn't expecting it. The second time I was expecting something possibly to happen, and it did. So I was prepared. Thank God it wasn't my lathe. I had to check my body and make sure I was all there. But we got it. And I didn't give up. That's the main point. I improvised and I went forward. And you guys give me the incentive to go forward. It just, that little push, that little nudge up the hill, all the way to the top. You are the ones who give me that I need to go forward. Thank you. And y'all have a wonderful day. And until next time, like I said before, keep it turning and burning. And smile. Smile in your heart, from your heart. You can have terrible things happening in your life, horrible things happen in your life, and still have a smile in your heart and be content and have joy. You know, God gives us that kind of joy. You can't get that in the world, and you can't buy it. You can't earn it. You don't deserve it. Money can't buy it. I don't care. You're the richest person on the face of the earth. You cannot buy joy. You cannot buy contentment and happiness. Okay? If you are happy and content, no matter what's going on around you, you may be upset about things around you, but you can still be happy. Okay? So, anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.